Hello, and welcome to the first Wanzer Roundup episode of Let's Play Front Mission 5 Scars of the War. This is something I'm going to give a bit of a try, and you guys can let me know if you like it or not. I've just collected some information about each of the OCU Wanzers we faced in battle, and I'm going to read it off for you while we take a look at the models in the nice hangar view that they have. I was able to get this set up after a few hours of hacking the game to make all the parts available and give myself some CP and RP. I don't actually have enough RP at this point to be able to, or sorry, I have the RP, but I don't have the ability to use them yet in the game, so I actually need to progress farther in the campaign with this hacked save file I have before I can show you some of the more advanced models that show up in the game. But as far as the basics go, I can definitely show them to you, and I'm going to do a little bit of that right now. So the first model that we have here is the Walrus. It was first sold in 2095 and created by the Australian-Japanese joint venture Leonora Enterprises. It was developed for export to OCU countries, and it's renowned for its long production history and well-balanced general-purpose reliability. It has a high degree of stability thanks to its posture control system, and even after it was superseded by newer models, it remained a popular main battle unit in developing countries, contributing to its long production record. So the second model that we have to show off here is the Enyo. And the Enyo, its name means summer sun in Japanese, was developed by the Japanese manufacturer Kirishima Industries, which you may be familiar with from Front Mission 3, where the main character and his father worked at the beginning of the game. But anyway, this was one of the first of Kirishima Industries' entries into the Wanzer market in the 2090s. The Kirishima Industries started out as an automobile manufacturer and later transitioned into selling weapons systems and then finally into selling Wanzers in the 2090s. The Enyo features a high output engine, as well as excellent durability and the capacity to, bear heavy arms. That is, missile launchers, basically your launcher type weapons that have very high amount of weight and high energy consumption. And it has been deployed as a long-range support unit in many countries over its history. So this is a unit that shows up in pretty much the entire Front Mission timeline, except for Front Mission Alternative, I believe. It's actually a selectable unit in Front Mission 1, and then it is also in Front Mission 3, which is the last game in the series, chronologically. And then finally, we have the Kyojun. And Kyojun means strong shield in Japanese. We'll get a little bit into why they would choose such an odd name for a gunner unit, which is, fighting at long range and therefore isn't actually all that durable. It was developed by the Japanese manufacturer Iguchi as part of its 100 series, and was originally intended to be a general-purpose unit, but was later altered to act as a long-range fire unit in order to distinguish it from competing models. So I think the idea is that they originally designed this as a general-purpose Wanzer, but then they decided that they should change the design, and they just kept the name Kyojun, which would maybe be a little bit more fitting for your kind of main battle unit type Wanzer instead of a gunner type. Anyhow, its refined design and flexibility allowed it to be used in many situations, and it has been continuously improved over its history. In particular, it's recognized for its or for the stability and accuracy of its arm parts, and for the effectiveness of its fire control system over long ranges. And it has been deployed in countries across the OCU, along with Iguchi's Mark V and Mark 502 rifles. So that kind of brings it to a close in terms of information I was able to get from the Front Mission World Historica. I don't know what you would call it. I guess it's like a series fan book or encyclopedia. And a lot of this information is also available on the Japanese Front Mission fan site, Tenmo, which is the name of the network in Front Mission 3. That's what it's named after. So I hope you found that interesting. It's all just kind of lore, but we're going to see more of it as time goes on. I think the next video I'll do will be about the USN Wanzers that we're using right now. So the Frost, the Cheyenne, and the I can't remember the name of that one that Rand is using. I'm sorry. Anyhow, Eldos, I think it's called. Yes, the Eldos. Those will all be in the next video, providing you guys think if these videos are worthwhile and interesting. So let me know if it's worth it, because if it's not, I don't think I'll put the effort in to doing all the translating and hacking and so on. But I do hope you enjoyed it, and leave a like, comment if you did. I'll see you next time.